Hello there. One of the things I've been most excited for in the Kenobi series is to potentially see Obi-Wan find out that Anakin, Vader, is alive. However, recently I've seen on social media that fans think that Obi-Wan already knows that Anakin is alive and knows he is Vader. I will explore this in today's video. At the end of Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan leaves Anakin limbless on Mustafar. Obi-Wan did this because he believed he had killed Anakin. He didn't think he would survive his injuries. I've seen people argue this point, but Obi-Wan's goal was to kill Anakin, not to turn him back or save him or anything like that. Why would he just walk away just before he had killed him? Doesn't make sense. As we know, Obi-Wan leaves to take Luke to Tatooine and Leia goes with Bail. They are hiding these children from Sidious, not from Vader, because they believe he is dead. They don't want the children falling under the control of Sidious and the Empire to be trained in the dark side. It is important to remember that Tatooine is far in the Outer Rim and wasn't really under Empire occupation. The Empire definitely could have had control over the planet, and stormtroopers did come and go as they pleased, but the Hutts controlled the planet and everything that happened on it. Obi-Wan lived in a hut, away from the main towns, and only went in to gather supplies. I doubt at this hut he had any sort of news source that gave him up-to-date information on the Empire. Yes, he may have heard information about the Empire in the towns, but I doubt it would be specifically about Vader. This leads me on to my next point. I have seen fans argue that Obi-Wan didn't know that Anakin was called Vader, but this is definitely wrong. He for sure saw Sidious give Anakin the title of Darth Vader on the security recordings back at the Jedi Temple. Because of this, any mention of Vader that was heard on Tatooine would indicate he was alive. There was actually an interesting version of this occurring in Legends. In Legends, Obi-Wan found out that Anakin was still alive shortly after dropping Luke to Owen and Brie Lars. In the novel, Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader, whilst Obi-Wan was following Owen and Brie in Anchorhead, he went to a cantina where he saw a news report stating that a band of Jedi had been killed on Kashyyyk and that Darth Vader was responsible for killing them. This news panicked Obi-Wan. He knocked over his table and felt dizzy. Someone brought over a drink to Obi-Wan as he caught his breath. This person warned Obi-Wan that Vader was bad news and he had no idea how correct he was. Another important topic to explore is how much did the galaxy actually know about Vader. Vader was introduced to the military, and Palpatine even stated that an order from Vader was like an order from himself. So those in the Empire knew that Vader was the real deal. But it's up for debate how much the general public knew about Vader. In contrast, the Republic knew a lot about Anakin during the Clone Wars, and he was deemed a war hero and savior of the Republic. Most people that came into contact with Vader ended up dying, and not living to tell the tale of Darth Vader. More references, the one they call Vader, in Star Wars Rebels, which to me shows that there's a lot of unknown about Vader, and he is only known by someone the Inquisitors report to. So it's hard to tell how much the galaxy actually knew about Vader. This links to Kenobi learning Anakin is alive, because if he isn't well known as Vader, then he is unlikely to be in the HoloNet or even spoken about. Personally, I don't think Obi-Wan knows that Vader is still alive, and I predict that we will see this very moment in the Kenobi show. The trailer for the show may have actually shown this very moment. Towards the end, we see a close-up of Obi-Wan as he shows his face with a mixture of emotions from disbelief, fear, and guilt. I believe he finally discovers Vader has survived. I have other videos on the Kenobi series, so if you're interested then please check out our channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
I can see him in my mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi!